Yo, yo. Where's the chat? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Happy Thursday. 2 more trading days left. And then it's the weekend. What we got going on here? All right. Start with pound yen because I'm going to focus on gold. So pound yen is currently bearish on the daily. It's currently bearish. Didn't break yesterday's low. I think we're just making a bottom wick here to flip bullish and then continue pushing up. So if you see where yesterday closed, it respected this daily support area, this support zone, and created another bottom wick out of that zone. So I think we continue up on GJ today. Look, 4 hour, it's created resistance, we've got a support and higher low. If we break this 4 hour high, I think we come up, retest the daily flip, and then flip bullish, make it a longer top wick, breaking yesterday's high and then continuing up. That's what I'm anticipating for pound yen today. Lower time frame structure isn't that great, but it is in a minor uptrend. We've got a low. Why is that not marked off? Got a low right here, support, and then higher lows going up. Unfortunately, there's not no clean ranges to the left. Very small ranges on GJ. So not very tradable from what I was looking at. So look, from here to here, it's like about just over 20 pips, if that. And then from here to the high is about 20, just over 20 pips too. So not much ranges on GJ today. So looking at gold, now gold is still continuing bearish. It opened up Asian session, you could have just hit sell and just let this thing run. Broke yesterday's lows, continuing down, continuous pullback. Now looking at the chart, every time price has come up in this area here, the 3400s, look where these bullish candles have closed. Every time we've closed bullish up in this area, we've had literally a sell-off the next day. Yeah, hello. We've literally had a sell-off the next day. So I'm seeing the same thing happening, obviously at times with news as well, but we're having this pullback. And look, these pullbacks have continued for a little while. Look, pullback, 2 days, 2 days. So I understand gold's going to keep coming down a bit. What I do want to see though is bullish structure still be maintained. I just don't think it will be yet. Do have PMIs later. That's at 245. So we do have a way to go for that. 4 hour candles created a minor resistance. And like I said, we're still just falling. So first target for gold would be this 4 hour support. 33.48 all the way down here. And the next target would be, that would be lower, it would be 33.37 and then down here to 33.12. Do I think gold's going to drop 500 pips? No, but then I didn't think it was going to drop that much yesterday anyway. Look, 1 hour, we've got a nice continuation pattern. I just didn't want to sell into this support right here. So I was actually, just before the stream, I was waiting for gold. I was anticipating we'd get a closure below and then I would have taken some sells, but didn't get the closure below. Although this candle is trending down still, respect to the previous high, broke the low. So if we get a closure below now, well, on this 1230 candle, I'll be looking at some sells to continue down. Yeah, I'll be looking at some sells down if gold wants to continue. We'll see. But man, look, gold has just been very bearish today. very, very tight bearish range. How's you guys' London session been? Anyone catch any of these sells? Anyone take any of these sells down? What's good, Benny? No entries for you? Yeah, same. I was looking at I did want to get in. Let me take this off just for a second. I was looking at getting in when price created a resistance to come back down, but it just didn't give me a setup. It didn't give me a nice setup. I thought here, you know, get a retest of Asian lows, pulled up, it closed in. This candle was very weak bullish, and then I was anticipating this candle. I didn't think this candle would be as big, but because it was such a big push down, I didn't manage to get in there. But looks like price is just ranging for now. Looks like price is just ranging. It's been going sideways for what, 2 hours now. Just gotta wait and see what happens. I'm gonna turn my mic off, got a bit of noise outside. Do you know what? I think there'll be another gold sell-off today as well, to be honest. I think it's going to keep dropping, especially with the 4-hour candles continuing bearish. Definite. If we can get this closure below here, where would the stop loss be? Stop loss would be about 52 pips, which isn't bad. I'll probably put it above this broken support just to give it a bit more room. But yeah, I think a closure below would be great. Already breaking these lows right here. If we can get this closure. Man, I don't know if gold wants to close below. Struggling right here, but this is a good support. We might get a little push up first before it comes back down. In that case, we just have to wait for resistance or a lower high, or resistance to be respected, or previous level to be respected, like this support, here. So either one. All right, 2 minutes. To see if we get this closure. Right, man, nice clean range to the left here. Benny said this support looks solid. It does, but I just think it's creating structure, and it's that London to New York overlap. So I think that's why we're getting a bit of a range here, which is all good to me. But a closure below should definitely confirm some more sells, and that's what I'm anticipating. Alright, 30 seconds. Looks like we might get this closure. So I'm going to have... I might take a manual entry, you know. But my entry is going to be just below this candle. But I'm going to wait for a top wick first. I'm going to wait for a top wick. So maybe top wick, maybe retest this broken support. And then stop loss is going to be above the previous candle high for about 50 pips. Damn, it pushed straight down. But manual entry. I'm not in yet. I'm waiting for this top wick. Let me make that super clear. Waiting. That's good. Come back up. Make a top wick. Boom, 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 boom. Man, it's not gonna make a top wick, is it? Oh no, again. Did the same kind of thing yesterday, didn't it? Jeez, just straight down. Ah, man. I'm not waiting for the top wick now. There's no point. There's no point. It's pushed down, what, 30 pips already? It's already pushed down 30 pips. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. What can you do, eh? What can you do? I'm shaking my head too, Rosie. I'm shaking my head too. It's acting like there's news right now. Let's see what's going on in the markets. Oh, unemployment claims. How could I forget? That did feel like a bit of a news push, right? Just that straight down. How did these numbers come out? Man, I totally missed that. Oh wait, unemployment claims not until 1:30. It's not even now. Still got half an hour to go. Oh, this is a good retracement if it comes back for this top wick, but I wouldn't get in now. Not after it's pushed down this much. I'm gonna leave it now. But it'd be nice if it does come up, make a top wick, and then refill this candle, refill this low, this wick. Obviously, there's a very clean range to the left. Look, clean range. How big is this range? It's massive. Not massive, but 117 pips. Yeah, nice range down, nice range. So I had a pull back, but I didn't really make that top wick, did it? Alright, top wick made. Got that top wick. Let's see if it pushes back up into the range, but I doubt it. It's making a nice long top wick, but there it is. There's that retest. That's the retest I was looking for. At least tap into that area. And then come back down. Alright, how far up is this candle going to push? And we could push up and make a top wick like these previous candles. If we can stay below this support, I think we'll get more sales. Alright. From gold, we feel this wick. Didn't break that previous 15-minute high. Still looking good. Alright, so unemployment claims, and then we got PMIs. You know what, while we wait for gold to create some structure, let's look at PMIs for last month. It always does this on Forex Factory. It never says when the last release was. Always have to go into my journal. Alright, let's go back to June. It's going to be like the 20 something. Oh, 23rd. Look at that straight away. 23rd of June. Alright, 23rd. On a Monday. Let's get the 15-minute time frame because it's at 2:45. So 23rd of June. Let's go to 2 o'clock. So, oh, this was it. Nothing special. Nothing special. Pushed up, came back down, continued down, and then pushed back up again. So it just created structure, really. It looks like it was going to be a continuation pattern, but we didn't continue up. Gotta keep testing this range. Oh, bearish again. Dun, dun. Gold is so volatile. It really is. It really is. Like even yesterday when it dropped, yesterday when this happened, was it here? Yeah, it was off the stream. So it sold on the stream. Yep, closed below. Didn't make much of a top wick and just continued selling. Let me look at this on the 30-minute, which was here. So no bottom wick, minor top wick, kept on selling down. But this drop here, this just tanked. 430, just straight, boom, boom, right down to this level that we spoke about. This was a nice drop. This was a nice drop. We had this clean range to the left, and I always think gold moves better through clean ranges. It moves quickly through clean ranges as well. So look, we had a minor resistance, a minor support here, like just to break up the range. We had some messing about in that area, still created a resistance and lower high. Once we broke the lows, that was it, straight down, straight down. Small pullback. But yeah, it's continued bearish. Said crazy gold sells yesterday. Yes, it was. Gold popped. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It was definitely a pop. And again, my broker froze. I think it froze about here. I remember the price being like 34.02, and I'm like, oh, is it gonna drop below 3400s? And then it did. It just kept on going. But why this level was good is because it's by an old higher low, like a structure point, especially on the 1 hour. So breaking below here would just confirm that, you know, the pullback, the downtrend. Alright, gold, re-break the low, push down. Gold frozen, it's not really moving much, is it? Come on, re-break that low. So now if it comes down, I do have to wait for some structure on gold. I do have to wait for some, make a little support, bounce up, come down. But taking sells here now in the middle of this range, depending on how far it pushes down, yeah, no good. Looks like this is a strong area. 3360s. push down some more. So we have a new 15-minute candle just opened. I think we fill this wick and keep pushing really. Oh man, it's like watching paint dry. No, I wouldn't take a break of this low again now. I wouldn't really take this. We'll see how this candle closes. See how this 30-minute candle closes. As long as we can stay below 33.62, 33.63, we should continue sales down. Pound yen didn't close above this resistance as well, stayed in a range. Look, just creating top wicks here. This is where there was news at 9:30, so that's why we've got this little gap here on GJ for PMIs, UK Gbpjpy PMIs. It kind of looks like a daily open. But yeah, nothing going on with pound yen as well. Alright, looks like gold's gonna keep falling now. Go on, re-break the low. Go on, give us a little push. It's like the volume has gone out of it. Nice top wick though. Candle still trending down. Yeah, it's looking real good. Guess it didn't want to drive down. This is very boring price action from gold. But you know, trading's not supposed to be fun, is it? Just check the messages. Yeah, we're just jumping 10 pips up and down. I don't know if the volume's gone or it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. But the way it pushed down without creating that top wick was not a great sign. And the fact that it's taken, well, there's no really time limit to put on it refilling its wick if it does want to come down, but it does look like a bit of a rejection. But then there's, what, 3 minutes left of this candle, so we'll see how this candle closes. If it closes back in the range, you might maybe create in a support to push back up. but definitely just need more information at this point. Like I said, as long as gold closes below this support, we could get a continuation candle, continuation pattern to keep dropping. But yeah, we just gotta wait now. Don't forget, we also have news in a minute and a half. So we could just be waiting for some news. I want to see these spreads, because sometimes this news is high impact and sometimes it's not. So we'll see. Alright, here goes news. Not much impact. This is fine. Actually looks like it wants to drop. Okay, gonna get a wick fill. There we go, go on, fill that wick. Go on, fill that wick. There wasn't much volume in this news, pulling back up a bit. Oh, that was light, man, that was light. Still got the closure below, but not much volume in that at all. I mean, how much did this candle push? 20 pips. Yeah, this news isn't that high impact anymore. I wonder if gold's waiting for the PMIs. I doubt it. Oh, phone call, 1 sec. Sorry guys, I had to take the phone call, you know, familia. Familia. Oh, sorry. To check. All right, where we at now? So gold, that was a nice little push up, and then right back down again. Nice little push up, but just retested this. Why is that not support? That's actually resistance. Retested this resistance, tapped in, and I was dropping back down again. Oh, this price action, I understand why you like the 15-minute Benny. I understand, because it doesn't look cleaner, but we've got a little continuation pattern. It looks like it's just not. It's not wonderful, man. GJ giving us that continuation pattern to the upside, but still no range. Mad. Alright, gold, we finally coming down then. I just don't have any entries yet, not based on this. Like typically, obviously I would want to get in if price broke the low, but now we've broken the previous high. This candle, this entry doesn't look great. I mean, look, now the stop loss is 75 pips. Go and break the low, keep pushing. Oh man. Where we at? Just want to see what the price is of pound USD. 1.35. $270. What do you guys think? What's your plan? This would have been a really nice entry up here. No, I'm going to start incorporating these retest entries in, because you get higher entries, higher or lower entries depending on buys or sells, and you get smaller stop losses as well. I'm in cells 3361. Where's that? 3361. Okay. Was that based off the 15? Looks okay. Nice, nice, nice. Do you know what? This was a really good entry. Maybe like a 45, 50 pip stop. Yeah, that's not bad, that. Nice one, nice one. Like 15-minute, man. Does you well. 15-minute does you well. I just don't like these wicks it's creating. And look how the candles are closing. Why are they closing with such long bottom wicks? We've got long top wicks and bottom wicks. It's not great price action at all. So 1 hour till news. Should stay on till news? I don't think I can stay on till news. Maybe. It's a nice push down. Go and re-break that low. Keep pushing. So we've got a new 15-minute candle. That's open. It's just driving down and filling these wicks. Or is it? So yeah, the thing about these ranges on GJ is that we've got the high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Now if we close below this resistance here, we could get a lower high formed to then continue back down. This could just be a minor retracement to then continue bearish. But I mean, looking at the 4 hour has broken that previous high too. Just not feeling this GJ range. But if the daily flips bullish, I think GJ is going to get a nice push up. Slowly but surely. Alright, gold finally re-breaking that low. On 70 pips down. Clean range. Go and drive down. This is a nice drop. Oh, and keep pushing. Damn. $33.51. Ah man, it's a nice move. It's a real nice move. How far did it get? 33.53. Nearly down to this support. Right, what, 20 pips left? Go on, what, 15 pips left? Jeez. Ooh. These pullbacks are wicked. We're looking at this 4-hour time frame. Yeah, it looks real good to keep pushing, doesn't it? Real good. Alright, 5 minutes till this candle closes. Go on, give us that last little push. That last little push. Three minutes left. Right, so now I want to see what happens if it gets to this support. And I want to see what happens if it gets down to this support. If it closes below, then obviously I'm aiming for the next one. But because it's a new 4-hour candle, if gold was going to continue bullish or pull back, I would expect like a bottom wick on this 4-hour candle, the next candle to not break it, and then start to push back up. So in a perfect world, it will tap into this support. Like now, it will tap into this support and then retrace a bit. Next candle, create the support, and then we start a little retracement. But all that has to happen in 2.5 minutes. Ooh. Just need a little bottom wick just to give us, you know, some space for the new 4-hour. I mean, the new 4-hour could just create a little top wick, break this 4-hour low, and just keep pushing, pretty much like it did yesterday. Yesterday that was up here. Little top wick, broke the low. Didn't even have a bottom wick to even break it. Just broke the low of that candle. Very small top wick, and we're driving down. So literally the same thing as yesterday. Wow. Gold gives no room for entries. It's just you gotta be in real quick. Alright, so what have I got for the rest of the session now? To be honest, I mean, if it'd given a closure below, I still wouldn't even be able to get an entry, because 15-minute high would have been too big to aim for. Like 33.46 would have been too big. That wouldn't have been a good entry. I do want to see how this support plays out right here. So what I'll be looking for is now a support formed, then a little pullback, pretty much similar to what happened yesterday, like down here, push up, resistance formed, and then sells back down. That's what I would like. I'm trying to find this. There's not really a retest area. I won't say I don't anticipate it coming all the way back up to this broken support, but anything can happen with gold. Anything can happen. So I'm just going to wait for some structure now, because we've pushed quite far away from this zone. It's a massive breakout. So I need a pullback. Like I said, resistance, and then continued sells back down, especially since the 4 hours already broken this low. So that's what I'll be looking for. And on GJ, oh, 4 hours already breaking this high. Pound yen, I'm kind of anticipating pound yen come up and flip bullish on the daily and keep pushing. I see that happening for GJ for some reason. I do see it continuing bullish. So that's what I'll be looking for on pound yen. And don't forget, we've got news in 45 minutes as well. News in 45, so be aware of that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. CGJ. Yeah, nothing on pound yen for me just yet.